Get ready to ignite your journey towards financial freedom with an illuminating book known as Rich Dad, Poor Dad, authored by the visionary Robert Kiyosaki. This is not just a book, it's your compass leading you to the land of financial independence. It eloquently narrates Kiyosaki's life journey with his two fathers, one rich, one poor, and their distinct attitudes towards money and wealth creation. This riveting tale is as eye-opening as it is inspirational and acts as your personal guide to understanding the mechanisms of wealth and leveraging them for your benefit. It's all breaking free from the shackles of financial limitations. Now, instead of merely imagining, I want you to envision a life devoid of financial stress. Visualize the freedom, the opportunities, and the abundance. Yes, my friends, that's the captivating charm of financial independence. Let's now plunge into the world of Robert Kiyosaki and decode the treasure map to financial liberation. Meet Rich Dad, a man who understood the power of money. A character from the best-selling financial literacy book, Rich Dad, Poor Dad, Rich Dad is a beacon of financial wisdom. His most significant lesson? A deep understanding of money, its workings, and its potential to create wealth. Rich Dad's philosophy of money is a departure from the conventional. He believed not in the traditional route of study hard, find a good job, and save money. Instead, he championed the concept of financial independence, the power of owning assets, and the potential of passive income. Assets and liabilities. Two words you've likely heard before, but have you ever pondered their true meaning? Rich Dad had a simple way of explaining it. An asset, he said, is something that puts money into your pocket. A liability, on the other hand, takes money out of your pocket. The key to wealth, according to Rich Dad, is to accumulate assets and minimize liabilities. It's not just about owning assets, though. It's about understanding them, knowing their value, and harnessing their potential. Assets could be anything: real estate, stocks, bonds, or even intellectual property. What matters is that they generate income, even when you're not actively working. And then there's the emphasis on financial education. Rich Dad believed that our school system, while excellent at teaching many subjects, often fails to teach us about money. He didn't just mean understanding how to count coins or calculate interest. He was talking about the knowledge of money management, investment, and financial planning. This is where financial education comes in. It's about understanding the money game and playing it well. It's about making money work for you instead of you working for money. It's about taking control of your financial destiny and stepping onto the path of wealth creation. Rich Dad believed that financial education was the key to wealth. But what about Poor Dad? Now meet Poor Dad, a man who worked hard but remained trapped in financial struggle. This is a story that many of us can relate to. Poor Dad was a man who held traditional views about money. He believed in the security of a steady job and the importance of saving money. Poor Dad was a diligent worker, always putting in long hours and dedicating himself to his job. He valued job security above all else, believing it to be the key to financial stability. This belief led him to focus on finding and keeping a job rather than exploring other income-generating opportunities. He also believed in the power of savings. Every month, a portion of his income would go straight into his savings account. He was convinced that by regularly saving money, he could build up a nest egg that would take care of him in his old age. However, what Poor Dad lacked was financial education. He was diligent in his work and disciplined in his saving habits, but he didn't understand how money worked. He didn't know how to make his money work for him. He didn't understand the power of investing or the importance of building assets. His lack of financial education meant that he was always working for money rather than having his money work for him. This traditional view of money, focusing on job security and savings, can often lead to financial struggle. It can keep us trapped in the cycle of earning and saving without ever really achieving financial independence. It can prevent us from exploring new opportunities and taking calculated risks that could lead to financial growth. Poor Dad's story shows us that traditional views of money can lead to financial struggle. But how can we use these lessons to change our own financial future? It's a powerful question and one that we'll explore in the next scene. Stay tuned as we delve into the power of financial education and how it can help us break free from financial struggle. So, how can we break free from the cycle of financial struggle? That's the question we're delving into now, as we explore the power of financial education. The first step to financial freedom is understanding the importance of financial education. Many of us were never taught how to handle money, how to invest, or how to build wealth. We were taught how to work for money, but not how to make money work for us. This lack of financial literacy is one of the main reasons why so many people struggle with money. Financial education is about more than just understanding numbers. It's about understanding the concepts behind the numbers. It's about knowing the difference between an asset and a liability, understanding the power of compound interest, and learning how to build passive income streams. Investing in assets is a key part of financial education. Assets put money into your pocket, whether you're working or not. These can be real estate, stocks, bonds, or even a side business. The goal is to increase your assets and decrease your liabilities. This is how you build wealth. But it's not just about amassing wealth, it's about building passive income. Passive income is money that you earn without having to actively work for it. It could come from rental income, dividends from stocks, or profits from a business. The goal is to build enough passive income to cover your expenses. That's when you achieve financial freedom. Taking control of your financial future is crucial. It's not something that just happens. It requires planning, discipline, and a willingness to learn and grow. It requires stepping out of your comfort zone and taking calculated risks. It requires making mistakes, learning from them, and moving forward. The power of financial education is transformative. It can lift you out of the cycle of living paycheck to paycheck. It can give you the freedom to live life on your own terms. It can provide you with the security and peace of mind that comes with knowing you're financially secure. With the right education, we have the power to change our financial future. But what are some practical steps we can take? Let's explore some practical steps to achieving financial freedom. First and foremost, investing in real estate is a core strategy. Real estate, as an asset class, has a unique combination of stability, predictable cash flow, and potential growth that can help you accumulate wealth over time. It's not about buying a mansion or the hottest property on the block. It's about making calculated decisions, understanding the market, and buying properties that can provide a steady stream of income. Next, consider starting a business. Now, this may seem daunting, and indeed it's not for everyone, but remember, it doesn't have to be a multi-million-dollar corporation right off the bat. It could be something as simple as a side hustle or a small online store. The goal here isn't necessarily to become the next big tech giant. Instead, it's about creating an additional stream of income and, more importantly, learning valuable lessons about finance, management, and entrepreneurship along the way. Now, here's a step that ties everything together: investing in financial education. It's not just about reading books or attending seminars, although those are definitely beneficial. It's about understanding money, how it works, and how to make it work for you. It's about learning to read financial statements, understanding tax laws, and knowing how to evaluate investment opportunities. Just like a carpenter needs to know how to use his tools, you need to know how to use your finances. Lastly, but certainly not least, it's taking action. All the knowledge in the world won't help you if you don't put it into practice. Start small, make mistakes, learn, and keep going. It's a journey, not a race. So there you have it: investing in real estate, starting a business, investing in your financial education, and taking action. These are not just theoretical concepts. They are practical, actionable steps that you can start implementing today. By taking these steps, we can follow in the footsteps of Rich Dad and create a life of financial freedom. So, what have we learned from Rich Dad, Poor Dad? We've journeyed through the lessons of two contrasting father figures. each providing their unique perspective on wealth and success. The Rich Dad, a man of action and investments, taught us the immense power of financial education. He showed us the importance of understanding money, how it works, and how it can work for us. The Poor Dad, on the other hand, highlighted the conventional path, a path that often leads to financial dependency. We've learned that the key to financial independence is not just earning more, but more importantly, knowing how to manage, invest, and grow what we earn. We've uncovered that investing in assets rather than liabilities is the golden rule to accumulating wealth. Remember, the key to financial freedom lies in your hands. It's time to take control and create the life you've always dreamed of. It's not just about becoming rich, it's about becoming financially educated and empowered. Let's put these lessons into action and watch our financial future transform.